That's sort of, I think, the makeup. We know that's his makeup, but it's also the makeup of our team. I thought we started the game well. The end of the first didn't go as well as we would like. Then the second quarter was a problem, but I love the way we responded in the third, and then the way we finished it out in the fourth.
What was the process with Jalen there? I saw him come to you at halftime. Did he have to test it out?
Yeah. So he went in back. They worked on him, and then he warmed up, and we didn't know if he was going to be able to go or not, and he found a way to get it done.
Do you know if they get any, is going to go for any imaging?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't talked to medical yet, so.
Coach, what is it about their bench, right? Your starters have outscored them today 118-75, but their bench outscored you 46-10, 2 games in a row. What are you seeing in those matches?
Yeah, well, it's one of the strengths of their team, and obviously we're capable of doing better, and we will.
Tom, the minutes that Precious gave you with both
Yeah.
out and then OG out before.
Yeah, it was huge. I thought he played very well in the fourth quarter, so we need that from him. I thought Isaiah was terrific all around, both sides of the ball, playmaking, rebounding, rim protection, hustling, and it got us going. And I loved the rhythm of the team. And then I thought, the double team on Jalen and him finding open guys with the second pass, I think that's huge for our team. And also the offensive rebounding from that. There's a lot of good things that we can get from that.
Jalen's ability to just come back from whatever he was dealing with.
Yeah, and again, the mental toughness piece is so important. And so the ability to get through things, to be at your best when your best is needed, even when you may not be feeling your best, and that's who he is. So a great leader.
Sorry, you think he was feeling the ghost of Willis Reed 54 years today at Willis?
It's that's such a big part of this franchise, and rightfully so. But as I said, the best part of Jalen is his humility. I mean, we could all talk about all the great things he's doing, and it's remarkable. But to be as humble as he is, on top of that, I think that's what makes him so special.
When you guys have those switches with Isaiah that puts him on Halliburton, what are you looking for him to do in those situations, and how do you?
Yeah, it's tough. It's not only, obviously we knew he was going to be aggressive, and he was, and then you're also dealing with Turner on the pop. And I thought, McConnell comes in and he poses some problems as well. So, reading the ball and making quick decisions, and then you're also dealing with the backside of that, and everyone has to work together to make sure that you're not being put in a vulnerable position in terms of whether it be a post up or an offensive rebound or an open three. So there has to be a second, third part of that.
Before OG left, he looked have one of his better games of the postseason. Looked really good.
Yeah. He was. I thought it's super aggressive, and he played really, really well. I thought at the end of game one, with his defensive activity, getting into, and he picked up right where he left off, and I thought that was huge for us, and I thought that's what got us off to the good start.
On the 28 points that OG scored before he went out, just how big was that switching to Jalen Brunson?
Oh, it was huge. It was huge. And the way he got him too was like it was a little bit of everything, and he made a nice play, to Isaiah on a dribble handoff. We got a dunk, I think, off that, and he ran the floor. He hit threes. He was good in transition. He put it on the floor. He attacked the rim. He was decisive. All positive things for us.
Obviously, Jalen does a ton for you guys offensively. When he was out, and you guys were asking more of Donte, Josh, OG, before he got hurt, what did you think of the way those guys kind of handled that?
Yeah, well, the thing is, obviously we got to do better, and that's the best. We can't feel too good. We know we're going to have to be a lot better when we go to Indianapolis, and so that's tomorrow. We lock in, take a look at the film, make corrections, and get ready for Game 3.
Tom, do you think there was any chance Jalen wasn't coming back tonight, and are you worried about any residual?
Yeah, well, the thing about Jalen never asked out of the game, so when I knew that there was something. And then when he didn't come back, you wait to hear from medical what they say. But I know that if he can go, he's going to go. That's who he is. So, they worked on him. He went out there, he warmed up, he said he can go, and so he did.
Did he get tests that happened or X-rays?
Pardon? I'm not sure what transpired back there. I just know he wasn't there the second quarter.
How much of a lift did you feel like the team got from?
Pardon?
How much of a lift did you feel like the team got from him just being there? Because those first few plays, I would probably say the first 6 or 7 plays, he was off the ball quite a bit. But obviously the Pacers were kind of trying to run at him and trying to still, involve a layer of physicality. Other guys were making plays. Josh was kind of making plays on the second layer. What were you saying just of the lift it seemed like with this?
Yeah, he's a great leader, so I think the players all have respect for that when a guy goes out and is willing to give whatever he has. And so that it says a lot about him. And then when you look at what Josh has given us, you have great respect for that. And that it's saying a lot. To me, the actions say a lot more than the words. And so it says that you really care about your team and your teammates. And so, and we got a team full of guys like that.
So 130 to 121
There you
playoff
go.
game, exactly, not exactly what you're looking for?
No, and I always say the big thing is I don't really care if it's high scoring, low scoring, medium scoring. The bottom line is you got to find a way to win. And that's the most important thing. And you can win games a lot of different ways. Yeah, even we know we're not going to be able to shoot the ball like that every night. So when we're not, we got to be able to win with our defense and our rebounding, our hustle, and we're shorthanded to start with. And maybe that this might be a byproduct of being shorthanded all year. Like we know that this is our way. Our way is to play really hard all the time and to play together. And if we do that, we'll have a chance.
Did the refs explain why they changed the Hartenstein double dribble? That wasn't a double dribble. There was no check for the clock or anything. Was there an explanation as to?
No, not really. But, it was an inadvertent whistle, and it can happen. It's, you see it. They fix. The thing is they were decisive in fixing it. So, and that's the main thing.
From the Lexus Game Side Studio, another 48 minutes for Josh. Thank you so much for joining us.
Damn, he did?
All right, so Josh, you got Jalen Brunson getting hurt in the second quarter. You got OG Anunoby getting hurt late in the third quarter. You're playing all these minutes. All you guys are playing all these minutes. How do you keep winning these games?
Just a resilient group, man. It starts with the front office, and then it goes to Thibs, and then it goes to JB and the rest of us, Jew. This next man up mentality, man. So obviously we wish we were healthy, but when one guy goes down, man, someone else steps up, and we got more than what we need.
Josh, take us into the locker room at halftime. What was the mood like, and did you have a conversation with Jalen? Did you know he was going to be coming back in this game? Because the whole building was wondering, would he return?
Yeah, didn't know. And when I saw him on the court, I told him just to be smart. But I mean, that's just who he is. He's going to battle. If he can walk, he's going to get out there with us. So, and we were talking on at halftime. It was just about our defense. We scored 63 points. I think it was 73-63. Our offense wasn't the problem. It was our defense, and I think we did a better job second half. And now we got to go into a hostile environment in Indiana and get better.
Josh, you've been making huge shots all season, playoffs, this game, and now Donte DiVincenzo also just making the big shot all the time. How do you guys pull it off and do it?
Just confidence. I think that's the biggest thing. We work hard. We put our work in. I think that confidence that we have, I'm not going to say never wavers, but when it slightly wavers, we all pick each other up. And Tay is someone that we rely on, that we need, and I trust him with the ball in his hands whenever.
Josh, I keep telling these guys the key is Mike and Ike's. The heck with the plant-based diet. It's a Mike and Ike's. Josh, thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Congrats, and good luck Friday when the series shifts to Indiana.
Thank you.
How satisfying was that win?
It was really good. Great team effort. Really good win. We needed that going on the road, so everybody did their part today, and it was great.
How about the ferociousness you guys on the boards offensively?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that we've pretty much done, in the regular season, being able to find second chance opportunities, being able to create those. So that's just something that we usually do. I think tonight we did a great job at that, continuation of, where we left off.
Precious, all season long, you guys have had the next man up mentality. Can you just talk about the resiliency that this team continues to show on a nightly basis?
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show there's a bunch of dogs, on the team. Guys are locked in, ready to come in and play their parts. For the most part, it's a lot of guys that love to win on the team. So you can't ask for nothing more than that. Once you have a bunch of guys that enjoy winning and are willing to do whatever it takes to win a basketball game, you could go far with that.
How inspiring was it to see Jalen come out for the second half?
Really, really big. We needed him. Obviously, came out with a lot of spark. Kind of like set us in place, calmed us down in the second half. That was really, really big for us.
How inspiring was it to see Brunson come back out for the second half?
That was big. It was big just from him being a leader. I mean, I think mentally coming back, playing through a little bit was huge, and we couldn't have done it without him.
We almost never see Jalen ask out of a game. So when he did, just like when that happened, what was your concern level? Did you think he was going to be out a little longer?
I mean, when you're in the game, you kind of just try to focus on what you're doing. I mean, if we would have focused too much on him being out, you never know what could happen. So, I mean, you just got to focus on whoever's in the game and kind of just go from there.
When you guys were at halftime, talking about the second half and whatever, did you know whether or not you were going to have Jalen?
We were going in thinking that we weren't. So we came in and we were really talking about it. We knew we can beat him, even if Jalen wasn't back, so we had confidence. But for him being back was huge for us.
And that's it.
Do you remember how it happened? Or?
No, that's one thing I don't know. I just felt a little discomfort, and then went from there.
Did you undergo Jalen X-rays, anything like that in the back?
No.
What were you doing in the second quarter to kind of test yourself?
Testing it.
Wait, did you think you were going to come back?
I don't know. I had a decision to make, and I made a decision.
When you came out early out of the tunnel, you got those MVP chances and the standing ovation immediately. What are you trying to accomplish in that moment? What's going through your mind?
Just making sure that I can move and seeing how I felt, and then just went on from there.
The guy who plays 48 minutes said he was telling you on the court to be smart. Did you have to decide there, or did you sort of choose that you were going to go?
I think once I went on the court, once I went to go try and warm up, I knew I was going to give it a go, no matter what.
Donte, what was it like from your perspective, watching him leave the game and then watching him check back in and put that right back together?
I mean, he's a warrior. That's all I got. I mean, there was no doubt in our minds that he'll be back all season long, no matter what is thrown at him. Injury bug or whatever, he always bounces back. And we knew the severity of the game and everything, so we knew everybody had confidence he was coming back.
Donte, you guys all season have had some terrible injury luck as a team.
Yeah.
And today you find out about Mitchell Robinson last night, and today you have the Jalen stuff today. You guys keep saying next man up, but it would be very easy with all the injuries for just there to be like a mental breakdown. You guys just don't seem to have that at all. Why is it that the group just doesn't let up amidst all of that?
I think one, there's a blueprint here that Thibs has laid out, and no matter who's on the court, everybody follows that and doesn't go outside of themselves. So no matter who's in the game, we know what we're looking to get, and any game that we play, as long as we defend and we rebound and we have low turnovers, we can win any game. And, you know, that was the mindset tonight. You know, we hit them in the mouth, and then they came right back in the second quarter and took a lead. I don't know what we were down at halftime, but, you know, we're in the locker room like, we're going to win this game still. We got to do, you know, we got to defend, we got to rebound, limit their second chances, and, you know, and then play our offense, not get outside of ourselves, and that's exactly what we did. So, you know, whoever we have on the court, it's the same thing.